if you feel like your hair is not handling the situation right at all, then 100% pull out. Like, start putting on your products and don't play that game. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy of Bushbaby Amy, and in today's video I will be discussing my experience of going 3 weeks product free. Yeah, you heard right. I said 3 weeks of absolutely no product in my natural hair. Now, if you have never tried going product free before or think that I'm just completely lost my mind, I suggest you stay here on this video because I'll be explaining all of the pros and cons of naked hair. If it's your first time on my channel, welcome. Hi, I hope you enjoy your time here, but also please hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so that you don't miss out the next time I upload. If it's your second or third video on my channel, do the same, guys. I don't know what you're waiting for. Just hit the subscribe button. Stop fighting it. Without further ado, let's head on over to the video. So you're probably sitting there looking at me and thinking, what the hell is wrong with this girl? How did we get here? She must have lost her mind. How is she surviving with 3 weeks with no product in her hair? But there is some method to this madness, I promise. Okay, there's a little bit of laziness, but there's also a lot of a method, I promise. I think at this point it's best that I give you guys a definition of what naked or product free hair is, okay? So it's basically that. Naked or product free hair is hair that has had no product applied to it. That's it. That's all that it is. But I do think that it's quite a broad definition and can have many different interpretations. So my personal interpretation only relates to styling products and does not include cleansers, treatments, or conditioners. Basically, what that means is that I shampoo, condition, and treat my hair as usual, but once I've rinsed out my conditioner or my treatments, I do not apply any styling products to my hair when I start styling my hair. That's it. That's my definition of going product free. Now, I think it's time that we finally have a look at this hair. Alright, you ready?
She ready.
Okay, cool. So here it is. It's in a bun at the moment. And when I take it out of the bun, it looks hella crazy. Really, really crazy. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should all be doing, then you would have seen I've been discussing my hair quite a lot on my Insta stories. As you can see, there's a lot of frizz in my hair at the moment. I wouldn't say I'm surprised by the frizz, but I will explain why there's so much frizz a little bit later. It's part of like my maintenance routine with the styling. What I can say is that along the twist itself, it feels really soft. It feels the same amount of softness as it would if I had actually put product on my hair when I did my twists. So I'm quite positive and optimistic about that. But more towards my roots, I could say, is where it's a lot more drier. And actually on my scalp, I have experienced some dry scalp issues. So it has been a bit itchy and a bit flaky. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start taking down my twists just so that we can, you know, see the actual impact that going product free has had on my hair, because I don't think that what we see now in the twist is actually a true representation of that. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys some context as to how we got here. Okay, so basically 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago, I shampooed my hair and I conditioned it, and then I did a protein treatment. And when it's untwisting quite easily, there has not been any kind of breakage between there. You guys can see the definition there. Yeah, it's not much different to like if I had actually used product in my hair. Once I rinsed off my protein treatments, I applied nothing more to my hair. There's still definition there, but there's just a lot of frizz along with it. My roots feel like dense and maybe like there's a lot of knots in it. So what I'm going to do is with the next one, this one, I'm gonna start off by spraying at the roots so that it's not dry, so it's not as brittle. So after a week of me having my hair in the twists without any product, I then shampooed and conditioned my hair again, just a normal rinse out conditioner. And then once I rinsed out my conditioner, I retwisted my hair and continued life like usual. In between washes though, I would rinse my hair with just some water to get rid of like any perspiration from workouts during the week, etc. At the end of this one, I had split it in two because I needed to finish off the twist. But besides that, the definition is still there quite easily. You can see where my hair is wet because it's a bit curlier. It's with my roots being wet now. So it feels a lot easier to handle the roots here because they're a lot softer. So I'm just going to do this here for you guys to see. Okay, there's the natural separation. And then just pull it apart. Can't you see? I just wanna love you, baby. Love me mine. What I can say at this point is that my hair towards the ends is a lot drier than usual, which is obviously suspected. Obviously there's a lot more frizz as well, but I'm quite happy with the definition that I got from my twist out. The definition that is there, exclusive of the frizz. So if you follow me on my Instagram, you would have seen that I posted a story asking the question like, what information would you like to know about going product free? And the main reason why I did that was because actually when I was researching benefits of going product free and all of that, there were not many videos actually that explained the actual benefits of going product free. So before I actually get into the question, I would just like to add this disclaimer. I don't recommend that you go 3 weeks product free. I feel like this was obviously an extreme case. What I do recommend though is that you do try go product free for 1 to 2 days. I think that's a reasonable amount of time to go product free. Now I think the biggest concern for most of us with our natural hair is dryness, and that's even before we add in the element of actually not using any product at all. So first and foremost, I made sure that my hair was in great condition before I even considered going product free. So basically you have to make sure that your hair is ready for this process. You wouldn't put something that's already compromised in greater risk. Like that wouldn't make sense. That includes your scalp. Make sure your scalp is clean, there's no product buildup, etc, etc. Additionally, I have no hesitation with moisturizing my hair by simply applying water to my strands, hence all the frizz, which I said I would explain. The second question that came up a lot was, how do I maintain or manage my hair without any products? Now this time around I did do my hair in twists, you know, my naked hair stint or my product free hair stint in twists, but this is not my first time going product free. And I've done it quite a few times before. Previously, I have done it in a wash and go as well. With the twists, it was definitely a lot easier to maintain and manage because you don't have to worry about detangling your hair or combing your hair. It's literally just easy because it's in the twist. But with the wash and go, it was a little bit more difficult. So what I did do was I wore my hair mostly in a pineapple type hairstyle, but obviously with not putting too much stress on my hair, so it wasn't sleek at all. It was just using this headband that I have here and just putting my hair up and then wrapping it around, and then that was it. Not making it tight at all because I didn't want to put any additional stress on my hairline or on my hair strands, because you don't want to obviously promote hair breakage when you have no product in your hair. So how did I maintain and manage it? Water, both for the wash and go and with the twist. The third question that I received was, how does my hair react to going product free? Now I think my intention with going product free is to give my hair a break. It's to give my hair an opportunity to reset itself. Because I am a healthy hair content creator, I try and get as much information or knowledge about products and how do they work on my hair so that I can tell you guys, you know, which products I suggest you use on your hair and how they've worked on my hair ultimately. Product review. In order for me to ensure that the product itself is working or identify exactly how a product works on my hair, it's important that I apply it to a clean slate, right? Which is why I said I actually do this quite often. So when I go product free, the whole idea is so that whatever product was on my hair before is completely gone, but also that my hair has been given a rest, so that when I apply the new product, we know, or I know, that the way that my hair is responding to that product is exactly the way that the product itself is having on my hair, and not any contributing factors from maybe a previous product that either did good or bad on my hair. So for me, I would say that that's positive reaction, because that's ultimately what I want. I want it to be clean, because that's my intention. I can say though that when I do leave my hair product free for longer periods of time, my scalp does get very dry, as I said before. So that would be a negative reaction. Now, as I finish off these last two twists, I'm just gonna go through some of the cons of going product free and then the pros. So for some of you, the con might be that you have frizz in your hair. For me, like, I'm not a definition chaser, so that's not really a con for me. But I think it would not be fair if I didn't add it as a con. Another con is that obviously there's a lack of moisture in your hair, just because you haven't had the opportunity to seal in your moisture as you usually would with your regular hair regimen and product application. The final con is that your hair is obviously now more prone to breakage because it's dry. And I think those are oh, and your scalp is also prone to dryness if you're not applying anything to your scalp. So one of the major pros for me is that you actually get an opportunity to see your actual unmanipulated hair texture. Okay, now obviously I have had twists in my hair, so that manipulates it somewhat, but ultimately, like, if you're doing the wash and go type product free, then you definitely will be able to identify your natural hair texture and your natural curl pattern. Another pro is that it is the perfect opportunity for you to test for your hair porosity. So the last two pros is, the first one is one that I've already discussed, and that's letting your hair reset and rest. And the final pro is that it's a perfect opportunity to now simplify your regimen. Usually what happens is that when your hair stops responding to a specific product that you've been using the whole time and it's been giving you results, you think that you need to add a new product or an additional product, should I say, and that's not necessarily the case. The case might be that your hair just needs a time to rest and reset, and then you can go back to the exact same regimen. But because you've used less product on your hair now, it's an easy process to now start rebuilding a regimen that works better for your hair, and ultimately it could result in you having to use a whole lot less product, but also to identify products that have maybe resulted in a bad reaction by either your scalp or your hair itself. It's a nice way, or it's a nice opportunity for you to identify these problems and remove them from your hair care regimen. Okay, so this is my final product, or my final result. You saw I did not pick my hair at all. I literally just undid the twists, and this is it. This is the volume, the shape, and everything. How does my hair feel? My hair feels, okay, here at the bottom it feels super hard, and I think that's because I didn't spray the water on it when I was undoing the twist. But here it feels a lot more soft and a lot puffier. This is all the hair that's come out with me undoing my twists, and I don't know if this is surprising to you or not, but that's it. That's all that has come out. Usually when I detangle my hair, I normally get like a whole handful. So I'm quite surprised that this is all that's come out. I will now, once the video is done, I'll be washing my hair and styling it as usual with products. So I'll let you know how much additional hair comes out at that stage. I hope you guys found this informative. I do think that now is literally the best opportunity. Like, now that we're in lockdown, it's a really good opportunity for you to try going product free, because I know a lot of you are concerned that your hair is not going to be defined, or that it's going to be frizzy or big, and you don't really want to go out in public like that. So now that we're in lockdown and we're at home with our families, I think it's a perfect opportunity for you to give your hair a rest and a break. And if you do that, like, let me know how it goes, and let me know the results of that, or the reaction of your hair from that process. And if you have tried going product free before, please drop below your experiences with it. And if I missed out any pros or cons of going product free, then also you know, sharing is caring, and I think that this is one of those videos that I just really want to share some knowledge with you, and not like just like a hair tutorial type of thing, which we usually see a lot of here on this space. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on those notifications so that you don't miss out the next time I upload. And until next time, guys, peace out, deuces, and mad love.
Baby, can you focus?